Okay.
And stop. Sorry, I accidentally set, the timer to 30 minutes, not 30 seconds. Okay, fine.
So,
Are you going to write it on the board?
Yep.
Okay, fine. So we can start with whoever. MK.
I can start. Okay, so teachers versus students, like me versus students.
Mm-hmm.
Then games, competitions. Then against each other, like the students.
in like
Against
one-on-one?
students. Yes.
Or group versus group?
One-on-one.
So it's a pair. It's a pair work.
It's very
Like I don't know how many students we will have. For example, 6. Then the 6 are against each other.
So 6 against 6, so you have groups of students against groups of students, or?
No, I think she means in the whole class, like everyone
Yes.
versus everyone.
So that's a group work then.
Yeah?
Really?
But one is like
as a
competition.
Kahoot.
Maybe
As a
that's
Kahoot,
the same.
one is only winner. You understand? Like one is against another one.
Yes.
So that individual.
Maybe each one is for.
That is individual,
Then
yeah.
individual work.
That is individual work.
Then
Because if you're giving us a game, that is a game, right?
Yeah.
So we already have it here, and it can be any type of game, it can be, of course, all kinds of setups of games, right?
Yeah. Teams, individual.
Okay, so the next I have group, but it's like you said
Mhm.
game. So
Oh, no.
No,
Okay.
Group work is
Okay.
faster.
and in circle, like you sit in circle and.
Is it different from a group?
It's not different.
Mhm.
I don't
Okay, so that's the seating
That's-
arrangement.
yes.
Okay, so
Arrangement,
when,
yeah.
and of course then we have group work and we have various seating arrangements for them,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so now, is there anybody who's got something else?
Or more.
I don't know, because I thought about also like the grandpa, the reading, listening, or isn't it like?
Which one?
The reading and listening.
This was just about the setup of
Yeah.
like,
Activities. So
Activities,
now you're
so is
working
it
in
pair
pair,
work,
now
is it-
you're working individually and things like that, yeah?
any more? Okay, so what we are going to give points for, well, games and
Games and
competitions, pretty much the same here. This we call, when the teacher speaks to the students as the whole class, we call this
Open close feedback.
open class feedback, yeah? Or you just say open class, yeah? It's an activity in the open class. So you have open class, you have games, you have pair work, individual work, group work, right? So this is what we mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 points for those of you who came up with these.
Or something that was maybe not like written as this, but like you meant the same thing. Okay, and when we're talking about like maybe group work, can you can you remember any of the activities we did when you worked as a group, or as maybe also not in pairs but in like a bigger group? Maybe from yesterday or today or...
Gallery walk was a group walk.
Yeah, because because there is only 5 of you, we had to put you into a pair and a trio. But like if you have more students, then you can also be like 2 groups. When you have 6 students, 2 groups.
But you can
then it's
send
not a
them, you
pair
can
work.
say, you can do gallery walk with pairs too.
And you can,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And you can do it with the whole class. Yeah. If you have 4
If you have 4
students.
students, you can walk around, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I would put them in pairs, so they.
Yeah. Definitely. Anything else?
Jeopardy.
Oh, that is a game. Yeah.
Of course, when you're
Yeah.
playing games, you can work in,
As a team.
or
Depends.
individual, it
Yeah.
depends, yeah. So we could put it here, we could put Jeopardy as a game, as a group work, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Project.
That
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah, so could be making a project. It's actually called project-based learning. But the project-based learning, that's for the whole semester, maybe. You know, so you're working on a project and through that you're learning English. Nobody does this, I don't know a language school in Slovakia
No.
who does it. I would love to, I think it's the best way,
Yeah.
but it's really, it's demanding.
Not, yeah, it's demanding and it's not something maybe that parents would be kind of okay with.
And it would have to be for specific purpose.
Yeah.
So we would teach, I don't know, some kind of sports vocabulary or whatever. So it would be really specific.
Yeah,
But it's a way of teaching.
yeah, but maybe from yesterday? Anything else that comes to your mind?
When we were working in a group, maybe you were not sitting down, maybe we were moving around, if you remember.
I remember what you mean, but I don't know how to call it.
So explain, I will give you the name.
When we were swapping, every time we were talking about some. Oh yes, we were about to explain the words that were on a TV screen. But
And what was the main point of the activity? Did you talk to the same person?
no, we were swapping
Yeah.
all the time.
So you had to switch as many partners in one activity as possible,
Yeah.
right? And that's called a mingle. You might know it as a.
Oh, you even mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah, so it's a mingle. You mingle around, yeah.
Yeah.
You mingle at a party. Yeah, you go to a party, you speak to Jozo, you speak to Jano, then you go speak to
You
Katka.
speak to people at parties?
Well, I do. I don't know what kind of person you are, but I am quite sociable. I do. I don't say that, oh, I always enjoy that, but I do. Right.
You do
But it's a
enjoy
mingle.
that.
I'm sorry?
You do enjoy
Yeah.
that. You love speaking. Okay.
All right.
Fine. So.
Anything else, Scott?
Oh yeah, like
Mingle.
yeah, we have.
And we have a letter
discussion.
discussion. I think we're going to do that. We had to skip it yesterday. We had it planned,
Yeah.
but there were only 2 to 4 of you, and it doesn't work. But there is a letter discussion. Are we going to say anything about that or not yet? Well, I will. Okay, so basically you have
Yeah, it might be easier for us to set it up then.
to say that. Okay, so you have 12 students. You put them in 2 rows facing one another. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you set a question, for example, what sports do you like? So everybody speaks to, their partners,
Person opposite.
standing opposite to them. Then you change the question, and this row moves to the side. This person goes at the back, and that's how
And
we
now
change the
everyone has to
partners.
be
Yeah,
partner.
and you keep doing it until everybody has spoken to.
Or until
Or
we run out of questions.
Yeah, you run out of questions. Kuba, I don't know. Have we ever done it or not this type?
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Maybe a longer time ago. Yeah, I haven't done it for a long time. 'Cause you need a lot of students for this. This is how you deal with too many students in class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camps would be a good idea.
It's also quite like to me. I have difficulties concentrating on what the person opposite is saying when I hear 2 people speaking here. Yeah, like to my sides. So that's why for example, I don't really like
That's
enjoy
the problem
this.
of pair work too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I like mingle more.
Yeah. Okay. But that's the letter discussion.
Okay, and now what we're going to do, we're going to speak about the benefits of each of, the setup. So open class. Open class, shouldn't we speak more about open class?
Yeah. Okay.
To
So.
explain a little bit what
So,
it means.
so what is open class feedback? Can you explain? Vicky?
Me.
Yeah.
When the teacher speaks to students, like
Mhm.
Yeah,
As a whole.
Yes.
Yeah.
and it's usually done after,
When do we do it? Yeah, when do we do it? Like in a lesson? At the beginning or before something, after something? When would you do open class feedback regarding activities?
yeah.
When do we do it now? Because like we do open class feedbacks as well, right?
after we talk about some topic and we
Mhm.
ask them what they think about it, and
Mm-hmm. Exactly, so that's the last stage of every activity. You wanna
Yeah.
check it with the whole class, so even people who are, I don't know, who haven't done it yet, like didn't complete it when we're doing it, and they have a chance to, check their work.
Yeah,
And of course, there are some other things.
so after pair work, after group work, after pair check, if it's
Yeah.
if it was like a grammar exercise or listening exercise, typical exercise,